Really is good for the soul, isn't it?
Just watching that's good for the soul.
Isn't it? Robson Green joins us now. It's so good to see you.
You too.
You look very fit as well.
Thank you very much.
And
try my best. I'm over 60, you know.
Robson, every time you come in, I always look down and always write around it's best job ever. And it doesn't matter what you come in to promote. Always looks like the best job ever.
I am so lucky.
Where did this idea come from?
It was just a phone call. It
Oh,
was a phone call. The agent said, "Do you want to go on the world's most amazing walks?s?" And I go, OK.
Didn't even let me finish the sentence.
Well, I don't know about you, but I suffer terribly from cabin fever. And, you know, when I do the dramas, and I'm very fortunate to be able to balance the drama with factual. When I do the dramas, you know, 90% of your time is spent in a caravan.
Yes.
And you get, you know, the acting's free. You get paid for waiting around. So I need to get out and about. I do.
Yeah.
I generally need to get out and about.
You learn your scripts out and about?
I do, yeah. I talk to myself, and you can see people...
You look a bit of a crazy man.
Yeah, the crazy man. You see the people going, oh, bless. He's one of them crazy people.
When it was sort of Robson and Jerome era, were you... I imagine you were just going from door to door to door to door. I don't imagine you had any outside time then, did you?
No, not at all.
So...
No, absolutely not. But I think it all stems from Dad. Dad was a miner, and he spent his life underground in an industry that wasn't designed for human beings. My dad did back shift, which meant he worked through the night. So he went to work in the dark, he worked in the dark, and he came home in the dark. So his need to be outside and breathing fresh air and that sense of freedom was deeply profound in his life. So, you know, we were forced to go on walks. So Dad would take us to the Lake District and take us along Hadrian's Wall, which was on our doorstep.
Was it against your will, or did you actually enjoy it when she was out?
I loved it. I mean, Dad taught us to swim, and he threw us in the North Sea. No. And it was either sink or swim.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Dad's an amazing cold water swimmer, as was many miners. You find a lot of them would go to the local Lido and Tynemouth, but then go and swim in the North Sea. And just up the road is Iceland. So, you know, it was like 8 or 9 degrees. And it gave him life, you know.
Yeah.
It gave him life and a life worth living. And it's called the world's most amazing walks. And I journey through Portugal, the Wachau Valley in Austria, the Camino de Santiago, and the Normandy beaches in France. But you find one of the world's most amazing walks is on your doorstep, and quite literally on mine, and that's Hadrian's Wall, this incredible, iconic monument built by the Roman Empire. And, you know, it's a journey through time, and it's a journey through history and geology. And it is one of the best classrooms you could ever be in, because you've got to remind yourself that 2,000 years ago, it was the northern frontier of the Roman Empire. So there were people from all over the world.
Wow.
There were people from Africa. There were people from the Middle East. There were people from all over Europe. So the northeast of England has always been diverse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a great lesson to learn. I didn't like history at school, but it's a lesson you can imagine and you can touch and feel. And even though you're reflecting on the past, you're incredibly present. And I think it's important when you're walking that you get a sense of origins and you get a sense of who you are and where you're going. And that's what walking does for me.
Sometimes in a city where I sort of, especially in London, I've been lived over half a life now, and I walk along the street and go, what happened here 200 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially when you've got those cobbled floors as well. I love
or you
those.
see big London plane trees or something like that.
Yeah, well, speaking of trees, we talk about Sycamore Gap. The tree
is that along Hadrian's Wall?
Yeah, it is. It's amazing how, like, it's this one lone tree that stood, sadly.
It makes me feel
was felled,
sick.
Yeah, 2.5 years ago. And what seed found its way into that framing in the wall?
It's so beautiful.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful monument to strength and resilience, and we've got to get perspective. It was a tree. It wasn't a forest, it was a tree. But people loved it.
Yeah.
And people cared about it.
And there's memories there.
Yeah, it meant so much to so many people. People proposed under that tree. People scattered their loved ones' ashes around that tree. But here's the thing. When they knocked it down, they didn't kill it. The shoots are coming back.
Are they?
Yeah, it's coming back. There's so many shoots there. And
so there's a stump there and it's coming back?
Yeah, well, it is. And it'll be the same tree. It'll be a different shape. It'll be the same tree. So in decades to come, something beautiful will be there.
Yeah.
And there's a beautiful tribute designed by the wonderful artist Charlie Winnie that's a tribute to the tree and a great testament to it. And it just reminds us that, you know, no matter what you do to it, nature is persistent.
Yeah.
And beauty will always endure.
I've been lucky enough. I did the Normandy beaches with my dad about 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I loved that. It was such a lovely walk as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the Santiago de Compostela is the one I really, really want to do. And that's, you did that in the series.
Well, it quite literally got under my skin. because, you know, I live by the philosophy there's a lot of lovely people in the world, and you have to try and meet as many of them as you can. And you do on these walks, they come from all over the world. And there's one thing about when you're walking, I don't know if you find it, you know, it just triggers something in your brain that you just go, I'm in the right place here.
Yes.
I feel at home. And a lot of people say, God, I feel at home here.
Yeah.
And so maybe it's home isn't your house or your wallpaper or your garden. Maybe it is a feeling.
Yeah.
And I felt really at home on the Camino. So much so, people commemorate that walk by getting a tattoo. So we were going to film lots of people getting a tattoo in the local tattoo parlour.
And this is like France, like northern Spain.
That's
all
right,
around
it's
that.
northern Spain. And the symbol of walking the Camino is the scallop shell, because on the Galician coast, people used to collect the shells to prove that they'd been on the walk. So we're going to film this sequence. We go in, there's nobody there.
No
It's
one's
just empty. It's bound. I think it was because of the weather, whatever. And we've had so many wonderful directors on it. We have Tom Whitworth and the lovely director, Alistair Smith, goes, Robson, what am I going to do? And I went, oh, I'll take one for the team. So
Here it is.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's actually a really nice tattoo. I've
saw
seen
it.
it.
I
It's
literally
beautiful.
have a shell.
I mean, that
Nice
could,
little bit.
that could have been a lot worse.
And you've never had a tattoo before?
No.
It literally did get under your skin.
It did, yeah. So it's a great memory.
Did you ever have any spiritual awakenings on any of the walks at all?
Do you know what? Well, I always have that kind of connection with the landscape, because I think it's amazing what the landscape makes us do. We paint it. We write songs about it. We write stories about it. We climb it. The landscape feeds us. We make things from it, like castles and walls.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many things are made from the landscape,
Yeah.
from clay and pottery. Wallace and Gromit are made from clay. Do you know what I mean? So I love the geopsychology of it. So you get this real spiritual connection to the land. And as I say, it's just something that's inherently normal. And it's a need in my life. It's something that I genuinely have to do. So and nice. I got the phone call and they went, do you want to go on the world's most amazing walks?
1,000,000%, yes.
Go on then.
Now, listen, if you are a drama director and you're watching, he is still available for work. He hasn't given up.
I do like the outdoors.
Yeah, so if you could just class him anything outdoorsy, that'd be great. But let's talk Grantchester. So this is the last. Have you filmed it all now?
We're filming the final series. I've got 5 days left. We finish next Tuesday. And do you know what? The only reason I've survived in this industry, I'm just elbow grease. I've been surrounded by so many talented people, so many A-list writers, Oscar-winning writers, Lee Hall, Jeff Pope, Paul Abbott, the wonderful Daisy Coulomb who created Grantchester. And that's the saddest thing about it all. I'm going to miss that family of wonderful people. I've got so many wonderful memories. And if you watch Grantchester, I play a character called Inspector Keating. And I wear this one suit, a brown suit. And I've worn it in every scene, in every episode, in every series. And I hung it up for the last time on Friday.
What was that feeling like?
I burst into tears.
I'm not surprised.
I did, yeah. It stayed with me for a very long time.
And how nice you're able to say goodbye to that character. You know, it's not like the show's been cancelled. It's like you're able to go, we're finishing now.
We're finishing now.
And that's a privilege, really.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's when Emma Kingsman Lloyd, the wonderful exec we've got on it, who's been there from the start, with Daisy Coulomb, the creator, they went, it's time.
Yeah.
And we all agreed. But, you know, we created a family there and friendships and joy that I will cherish forever, definitely.
Wonderful.
It's so good talking to you.
Ages,
I know,
it's so
it's
nice.
so eloquent as well.
Beautiful.
It's so nice. And it's nice to see the real Robson as well. I like these shows, so we're very excited to see this. Listen, you can watch Robson Green, World's Most Amazing Walks, and it's unbelievable. It's happening on Monday, 8 p.m. on you.
Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.